Hello, crafty friends. This is Rhonda from paperdivas.closetomyheart.com. I'm here today to share another video. Today's video is going to be on the stamp of the month, September stamp of the month. I'm just going to show you some cards today, and then I'm going to finish up a scrapbook page that I started. Show you the stamp of the month here. It's really pretty. You can get this stamp of the month for $5 when you place a $50 order on my website, or you can get it for free if you sign up to be a VIP, which has some awesome perks. You get 35% back for future purchases, and you can store that money up. You can save it up. It's really a great deal. They also have some specials throughout the year just for VIPs. So you can buy this outright just by placing the order, and just pay for this just like any other stamp set at $19.95, or you can get it for $5 with a $50 order. Really pretty, just some scripty florals and butterfly and a nice cute little film strip and a couple little swirlies. I can't remember what they're called. Got a happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, a little corner medallion and a little flower, and then a postage stamp cancellation thing up here. Really super cute. Now, this was the first card I made, and I simply took the stamp set, various pieces of the stamp set, and here's a bigger one so you can see it a little bit better. With first generation and second generation stamping, I basically just made a collage. And then I cut it out. I did a whole 12 by 12 page. And then I cut it to card front size, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I inked around the edge with the Journey ink. This is using the Journey, the color of the year. So I was showcasing the color of the year and the stamp of the month at one time when I made these. Here's the color of the year stamp pad. Super, super pretty color. Then I just took the Journey cardstock, and on the light side and on the dark side, all of Close to My Heart papers have a original side, and then they do it in a light side on the other side of it. So you basically get two colors in every sheet. I tore the edges of them and kind of made them in the same shape there, and just placed those on the bottom with a piece of the Journey glitter paper. The Journey glitter paper is just so pretty. I got to show you a piece. I don't know. Let's see how well you can see that. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I'm so excited. The good thing about this Journey, Close to My Heart came out with a bundle where you can buy every product there is in the Journey. You can buy it in all one big bundle, which is super nice. There is, what did I do with them? Oh, there they are. There's sequins, which have a different array of the Journey color. Some matte, some sparkly, some little white hearts, and then like a French vanilla sequin in there. I love the sequin packs. I use them all the time, just on my cards like I have here, or in shakers. Just really, really love them. The Thinking of You stamp, yeah, that was from this set. Right here, you have the Thinking of You stamp. So I used that on here and just put it on a piece of white paper. Very simple card. Just a piece of the glitter paper down there on the bottom. Or I may have used the shimmer trim. They also have a shimmer trim. They have the glitter gems, which I used in this card. I used 3 little glitter gems. These are my favorite. I love glitter gems. They also have the dots. And their dots all come in 3 different shapes and sizes. So you have hearts, stars, and circles in each one. And then they also have 3 different sizes in each shape. And you get 2 little sheets of those in each pack. They also have a shimmer brush. So you get a glittery shimmer. You can paint with them. You can color with them. This card, all I did was use another piece of that paper, and then I stamped this image here on a piece of white cardstock. I put glitter paper behind each piece, and then the Journey cardstock in the background. The inside of my cards, I decorated up a little bit. But that stamp right down there, and then just some white and Journey, and I put that little heart on the inside. I did the same thing on this card over here. The next one I made was using up some scraps from the Good Life paper pack, which is a current paper pack we have right now. It's also the paper pack I'm using to make a scrapbook page today. So I basically just stamped that on the front, and then I used a little distressing stamp, you know, with little dots, and just kind of went around there. And I have a little doily in the back here and some sprigs around the side. And then I just used some liquid pearls to do my embellishments. And here we just have some various strips of paper from the Good Life pack, as well as right here, and the Harbour cardstock in the back. And then I basically did the same thing for the inside. Then my girlfriend gave me these 2 pieces of paper. She says, I think these would be really nice for the stamp of the month. And I'm like, I don't know, they're kind of busy already. And they really were kind of busy already, but I made it work. This one, I did some 1st generation and 2nd generation stamping. Put a piece of shimmer trim on there, and then just fussy cut out the circle with the butterfly. Put some of the sequins on there. And then this one, I used Mocha ink, and I made it a little simpler. I just put the film strip across the bottom, and I did it in 1st generation and 2nd generation. And then I used the other decorative stamps, and I did basically the same thing, 1st generation and 2nd generation. I did it up here too, along this way, and then just stamped the butterfly stamp there with the thanking of you here on top of a piece of Mocha cardstock, which is also what I used here. And I used some shimmer trim on this one, on the butterflies and on this paper. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And then I used some really old pearls that we had. I thought looked really pretty on that card. I just stuck those on there. And then I stamped that on the inside again. So that was the cards that I wanted to show you. I just absolutely love this stamp of the month. It's one of my absolute favorites, and I'm sure that anyone that would purchase it would agree. It is just a perfect stamp set. So now what I want to do is I want to make a scrapbook page, and let's see if I have it in the film here. Let's see, let's move this up just a little bit without making my camera fall off. I think that's good. So I have all the pieces cut out, and I have it laid out the way I want to make it. But I haven't glued anything down yet because I want to do some stamping with that stamp of the month on here. But first I want to show you where I got my inspiration from. This is our brand new Make It From Your Heart idea book. This book is just fabulous. You have a whole bunch of single page layouts, double page layouts, and cards in this book. It gives you full detailed instructions, cutting guides, layout, you know, where to put them on the page. And the really nice thing about it is it gives you 2 samples. So sometimes they may be a little bit different orientation, but they're still using the same pieces. And other times they're the same layout, they're just using different papers. So it just gives them a totally different look. So I decided that I was going to work myself through work my way through this book, but I didn't want to do this one today because I want to use some stamping. I want to do some stamping on it, and there wasn't no place to stamp on that. And I thought this was perfect. I have a couple of pictures here that are from my vacation. I think it was last fall we went up there to Mackinac City, and we went across the bridge and stayed up there for a day and went over to Mackinac Island. This is Michigan, for anybody that doesn't know that, up north Michigan. And in Mackinac City, they have Fort Michilimackinac. And that's what I'm going to scrapbook today, is these two pictures. These are right when you first walk into the park, and they have this beautiful picture of Mackinac Bridge in the back. And if you've never been up there, it's really good. I'm going to hold this up here. Maybe you can read what that says. Around 1715, Constant Le Marchand de Lignery. Okay, I do not know how to speak French. Established Fort Michilimackinac for the French at the site of a Jesuit mission. During the next 50 years, as France and Great Britain struggled for control of the fur trade in the Great Lakes region, the fort expanded as a trading settlement and a military post. Soon after hostilities of the French and Indian War ceased, the British took control of the fort in the fall of 1761. 2 years later, local Chippewa, angered by British policies, captured the fort as part of the Pontiac's uprising. The British regained control in 1764. Between 1779 and 1781, during the American Revolution, the British built Fort Mackinac on nearby Mackinac Island and abandoned Fort Michilimackinac. So there's two forts up there, and we visited both of them that weekend. And they're both just very interesting in their own way. Really, really cool. A lot of history. I always learn something when I go up there. So my scrapbook layout that I wanted to do today, I pretty much followed the cutting guide. I'm going to show you this. So it gives you your photos. I cut my photos down by 1/4 of an inch so that my mats were only 4 by 6, because I have one landscape and it was taking up too much spot. Plus I wanted to double mat them. I tried to put them on the Harbour cardstock, which is what I have them on here, but it didn't look right. I wanted a white background, so I put a thin white background, and then the photo mat, and then the Harbour behind that. And then it just shows you the sizes that they used for these pieces. Rather than using, see, these are your 2 photo mats, and then rather than using great big pieces to go from here to here, they just show you all you need is a little strip. And all of those little pieces are cut out here. The only thing I haven't cut out is this circle, because I wasn't sure if I was going to put a circle on it or just use something else. So what I'm going to do really quick here, since I have it all laid out, is I'm just going to temporarily kind of glue some of this stuff on here so it doesn't slip on me. So I can just lift the whole thing up and do my stamping. I did go around all of the pieces, and I used my little sponging tool and Mocha ink, and I inked around all of my pieces. So I'm going to move this for right now, and you can see this beautiful piece of paper I have underneath here. It's kind of a shame to cover it all up, but that's the way it works. I'm just going to kind of slip this stuff up so I can just kind of make it all hold together. I think that's about right there. And then, all right, I got that stuck. I'm going to move this, and I'm going to put one there and one there. Oh, darn it. Don't you just hate when stuff like that happens? I had that all laid out perfectly. Now I got to put this back because I got to see where I had that. It was a good thought that I had anyway to do all of that. I had that there. Okay, this was way over here. And my picture was here at an angle. And then, gosh, that makes me so mad. I had that so planned out to make that easy for me to just make this just perfect. All right, this goes over this. I just wanted to make sure I had most of the bridge showing. Okay, so that there. This goes down here. I remember that. And then this, let's see. I should have taken a picture of it, huh? Not that that would help me since I can't look at it doing a video, but okay. I think we're about like that. The only piece I added to this that they don't show is this piece down here. I thought it looked funny with it up there and not down here. So I brought that down. And I think that looks about right. I had this in farther because these have to go here. I just love this. This is all done with the Good Life paper pack. If you haven't seen this paper pack yet, I'm just going to give you a real quick glance at it. It's so nice. Very masculine, and it can be farm-like if you want it to be, but I've only, you know, I'm not really doing anything farm-like with it. It's just so nice. It's just very homey. Can be done with any like home pictures or like this. Just anything masculine, I think, is, you know, what you really want for it. It's just something masculine. All right, let's see. So I also added this little zip strip over here because I had it over here. They didn't have it on the other side, but I wanted to bring that over to this side. Kind of give it some uniformity. See, now this might not go as well as I had planned because I seem to be not doing this right. I'm not one to normally make a layout on a video, but I really wanted to give it a try. So here I am, giving it a try. There. I should have just did all this before I started the video, but I kind of wanted you to see a little bit of the process anyway. So I think that looks good right there. So let's do this. No, I don't want to glue that down. I want to glue my picture down a little bit. Let's glue my picture down a little bit. I don't want to glue the papers down to the layout yet because I want to be able to move the whole thing around a little bit so that I can ink in here. That's my plan. Okay, I think. Let's see. Ta-da! Look at that. I did it. And of course I'll have to go back and fix that all up nicely. These two little pieces are just going to go down here. I'm just not going to bother with them right now. I have these two little pieces up here I'm just going to leave. And then I took these two off the sticker sheet. The sticker sheet is really cute. I haven't used a lot of it, but I have used some. But there's some really cute things. And I got these two banners off of here. And I think I'm going to use more. Like I'll probably use this Our Story on here. And Happy Place maybe. I don't know. The Good Life, Better Together. We take a anniversary trip every year at this time. Our anniversary is next Tuesday. And so we usually go up north. And this year we're going to the Tunnel of Trees up by Harbor Springs and Cross Village. But we're staying in Mackinac City, just a little ways away. So, all right. So I'm going to incorporate this stamp set. I also got a brand new stamp set yesterday, and I'm going to incorporate this also. This is Design Elements D2196, and it has just some really cool background stamps. There's some wood planks, just a couple little things. This is like a piece of washi tape, some stars, a little paint swatch. This is just a little bunch of little dots, a couple of cute little flourishes, and then this crackle. And this crackle is what I'm going to use today. And I'm going to use this first, actually. So, because I have this perfect spot in mind for this. A couple of spots, actually, in mind for this. That'll work on there. So I just got this in the mail yesterday, so I have not used it yet. But I've seen it used many times. So I'm seasoning it up by just rubbing it on my hand. That gets any factory residue off of the stamping, helps you get a better image. So you can rub it on your hand, you can rub it on your arm, you can use an eraser, you can use your rub and remove eraser. Now I think I'm going to bring in a little bit of Toffee with this for background stamping. I may use a couple of colors, but for this right here, I'm going to use the Toffee. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my Versamat over. The other side of the Versamat is foam, so it gives you a nice stamping surface. And I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper just so I can make sure this has got a good image on it. See that? Love that. And I think I'm going to do it at full strength. I don't think I'm even going to do that in second generation. Since I have the Mocha in here, I think that this would be really nice, just like this. And where I want to put this is right up here. I think I want it to go that way. Right up here. I'm just going to move all that out of my way. And I'm going to stamp that right there. Yep, I like that. This is the coolest stamp. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I knew I would. I don't know why I waited so long to get it. And then put those back. And doesn't that look cool? I think these are actually going to come over here a little bit farther. Just like that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then I want to bring that into a couple more places. But I think I'm going to do second generation. So stamp it off on a scrap. And then I think where I want to do this is right here in this corner. So I can move this just like that. Stamp that down. Oop, I should have pushed a little bit better in the center, but let's see if I can get that back where it belongs. No, I guess I didn't have it inked up very well in the center. I think I can do it again, and I don't think it'll hurt anything. Let me get some ink on that. And I'm going to just do it again. Since it's all crackly, I don't think it will really matter if it doesn't match up perfectly. Now it's a big blur. But it'll be okay because I'm going to do some other stamping on there anyway. So it'll be okay. I'm not going to stress about it. I want that in one more spot. And I think right up here. And I think I actually like the first generation better. See, now isn't that better? By affixing all of those pieces together, I can just move them around on my page. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, now that I really messed up this bottom part, I may have to put something down here to cover it up. But I'm going to try just to do the first generation here, and let's see what it looks like. The beauty of having a clear block, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. And like I said, I'm probably going to put something else there anyway. But I've got my three stamped images there. Now let's go to the stamp of the month and do a little bit of stamping with that. I really like this one here. I kind of like the photo thing, and I'm thinking about this photo strip. First of all, there it is. I got this nice long thing, black, and I'm probably not going to use the whole thing, but I'm thinking of having that kind of sticking straight out there, like that. And I think I'm going to do that in Harbour ink. That is the color in this piece of paper here, and it's also the photo mats. So I'm going to ink this up, and I don't need it all. I'm not going to ink it all up. And I'm going to move that out of the way. Make sure I got that in the right spot. And I think about right there. I can't tell if I'm straight or not because I moved my bottom pieces. I don't want my video to go too long. We're already at 28 minutes, so I'm not going to put the layout together online. I just want to kind of give you an idea what I'm doing here with this stamp of the month. Yeah, I kind of like it, kind of don't. I don't know. This picture I want straight, I think. Or do I want this picture straight? I guess it's okay. I really thought I wanted that there, but now that it's there, I don't really like it. But that is the problem with stamping on your pages. Sometimes you don't always like what you do, but that's okay. We are going to work with it. Now I'm going to do this stamp of the month with the butterfly, because this is the best. And I want to stay, I think I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to use Mist. Mist is another featured color in this paper pack, and is this color here that's on this paper, and there's some of it in here. And it's just a really, really soft color. It's just so pretty. I think it's my favorite, my very favorite color that we have right now. I'm not too concerned about the butterfly. Oh, that looks nice. And I think I'm going to do it again right here so it just shows a little bit, maybe even it'll just show that butterfly right there. And it might cover up some of my imperfections there. So I want just that butterfly right there, I think. So we're going to do just that. And there we have a little bit of inking on our layout. It's not perfect, but I think I really like it. Once I get some embellishments on it, I think that it's going to look really pretty. And I think just about like that is the way I will place it. I need a little bit of room down here, so like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as a title. I mean, I have this. I don't need a big title, but I think I want something on it, and I'm not sure what. I'm thinking that I might need a little bit of this Harbour color or the mist up here in the corner. So on the inking, that looks kind of out of place without some of that up there. So maybe I should stamp that one more time. Hey, I can't really decide. I'll have to think about it, but I will show what I did to finish this layout up. Gosh, now I can't talk. This layout, I will show what I did to finish this layout on a future video. I also have some beautiful cards that I promised to show when they were finished too, and they are almost done now. So today I just wanted you to see the stamp of the month, and then I had this texture stamp in. I wanted you to see that too. I will link all of the products that I used today in the descriptions. And I guess that is it for today. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I would appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel and give me a comment. And have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.